Hi, welcome to Hosanna Talk with Josiah. I'm Josiah Lamb, Youth Pastor in Training. This is my first episode of Hosanna Talk. I hope to post videos every week about different topics, and we hope that you'll subscribe and view them. Today's topic is technology and science. But before I get too far into that, in the last video I mentioned I had a friend who we had performed an exorcism on, and a lot of people had asked what happened to him. I said I hadn't heard from him in a couple years. Unfortunately, he did take his own life, and he had written in the note something about how we had taken a lot of pictures during the exorcism of the holy water enemas and different things like that, and distributed them around the school. Now, obviously that was just a trick by Satan. To put that out there, that isn't the real reason. He was obviously repossessed because we didn't do enough of an exorcism and we didn't go far enough, and we should have done more, and really discouraged him from seeing a therapist instead of just gently discouraging him. So obviously that was the cause of that, and I feel bad about it, but it was the Lord's plan. But quickly, another thing too is, you may notice we have some new equipment behind us here, kind of a new studio, new camera. And you may be wondering, how did we afford that? Well, we had a cancer charity at our church for children, and we were able to skim some money off the top. Now, before you say anything, I believe money is better spent on the living. Those people were stricken with cancer, and it's very important to inform people with us on earth about the incoming rapture, and that they will burn for all eternity like Jesus intended if they do not accept the Lord. And some of you may be wondering about the legality of that. Well, we do not follow earthly law. It is made up. We follow God's law. God's law is superior to man's law. So the supreme being is higher than the Supreme Court. And this is my favorite: the law of the Lamb trumps the law of the land. Okay. So now, with that said, I do want to get into today's topic of science and technology. Science is incredibly evil and dangerous, as is education and all forms of technology, and I would highly encourage any young Christians to stay away from it as much as you can, because the more education you receive, the more you leave the Lord, and that's a very, very troubling thing to me and many other Christians. In a way, I remember that is a simple acronym, and that's FAITH. Facts always introduce the hellfire, and that's always a way I can remind myself to not listen to science and this evolution talk, and even math in general is also evil. People will come up to me. I've had people in my youth group ask for help on their homework and say, "Hey, Josiah, I have this math question. For example, if a car is traveling 65 miles an hour down the road, and I'll stop them right there, and I'll say, no, I don't want to hear about 65 miles an hour. The only numbers I want to hear are John 3:16. Okay? So don't fall for that. Technology is a very bad thing, and scientists are very disgusting people. The only reason they probably got into it was to look at pictures of our body parts in textbooks, because they are such soulless atheists, and they are disgusting. But thanks for watching this video about the dangers of technology. I really do not like technology or the internet or any of these tools that the secularists use to indoctrinate us, and I'll be posting more videos from my computer, hopefully, to YouTube about how I do not use any technology. And I appreciate you for watching. Hosanna. Have a blessed day. Amen. Hosanna. Thank you.